Hi, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to get Instagram followers from your ads. Okay, so as you probably know by now, all uh, Facebook and Instagram ads are run through Facebook, okay, because it owns both platforms. So the first thing we're going to do is click on create. This time I'm going to select a traffic campaign, okay, and so call it something relevant. For this, I'm just going to call it IG followers, and the same here. And I'm just going to take this and put it here, okay? But you would obviously name this to whatever is relevant for you. Save to draft. Okay, and we're going to close this, and then we're going to go over to the ads tab, okay? So edit, and then this time select the page that you want to run the ads to for Instagram as well, okay? Because this is going to be Instagram. Now, there is a caveat with this. For some reason, Facebook will not let us run Instagram ads without selecting the Facebook feed, okay? So it's obviously they're linked somehow, but that's fine, okay? So I'm just going to select an existing ad. You would obviously create a new one, okay? When this loads. Okay, and this is just an existing post that I've created, but you can obviously create a new ad, and I'll go through that in more detail, okay? So you would obviously have a website for the destination page, and you can also include call to action buttons, okay? So that's the ad, and that's how it looks, okay? And to do the targeting, you want to go over to the ad sets, as you always do with targeting, and you want to make sure that everything's filled in based on your interest targeting, okay? If it's interest targeting, make sure you select the right demographics, and if you need a custom audience, select your custom audience from here, okay? The difference here now is we need to edit the placement because we just want to find followers on Instagram, okay? So like I said, you have to have the Facebook feeds, which is this option, checked, right? You can untick everything else, and that's what I'm going to do because I want the focus to be just on Instagram feed and stories. I want to uncheck audience network and messenger as well, okay? If you were to uncheck this, try again, it's not going to work, okay? So let's try it. It's actually not brought up an error this time, so that's good. Maybe they've changed this since the last time I did this, but before, when you did select the Instagram traffic campaign, you had to have Facebook feeds, okay? But it seems like they've updated that now, so that's pretty good, okay? So this is where you are targeting. This is where you select the ads, okay? Now, just some kind of tips and pointers for Instagram followers and some strategies. I'm not sure why this is not loading. Let me try again. Okay, so it's got too many hashtags. Let's try this one. It's kind of violating the Instagram policy. So just be careful with hashtags, content. Facebook are quite strict on that. Okay, so this is it. Here we go. Let's just use this for the example. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like on the Instagram feed. Okay, so some top tips for you to get Instagram followers and promote your profile. Okay, if you're going to use paid ads. First thing is use relevant hashtags. Okay, so as you guys probably know, Instagram is all about hashtags. Okay, so find hashtags that are very relatable to your industry, your service, your product, whatever it is. Okay, and don't go too broad, right? Like there are some hashtags on Instagram, such as dogs, cats, right? They're too big, right? There's going to be like 300 million posts for each hashtag. Okay, so hashtag dogs, hashtag cats is going to be too broad. Okay, but try and find the most relevant, but ones that have not too much exposure. Okay, so you want to look for something that's within the kind of 50,000 to like 100,000, 200,000 range. Okay, because that just means that your hashtag is going to get seen by real people. Okay, and when you're starting off, you want to build up some viral traffic as well with your hashtags. Okay, even though we're targeting people with a paid ad. Okay, so that's very important. The second thing is, think about your pictures or your videos. As I mentioned in a previous video, use images with faces because they get 38% more clicks. Okay, so think about that. The second thing I would say is always have a call to action. Okay, a call to action is going to get more engagement. Now, you don't have to sell anything. This is not about you selling something. Okay, it could be a link to a blog post. It could be, you know, have a look at our the link in the bio. It could be anything, right? We're not necessarily selling something. Okay, it could be, you know, just like our or follow us for more tips, more hints, more strategies, more recipes, whatever it is you're promoting. Okay, and whatever your Instagram profile is about. Okay, and just keep the content engaging. Okay, like I've said in previous times, ask a question. You know, when you ask a question, the human mind wants to answer it. Okay, so that's always a good idea. Ask some questions, get some engagement going. You know, and something that's a bit more advanced is quizzes. Okay, so I might go through that in a different video. It is a lot more advanced, but in terms of just what I want to do for Instagram paid ads, just stick to these tips. Okay, and the last thing I want to say is, you know, make sure your targeting is on point. Okay, because it's a paid ad, you want to target the right people on Instagram. And something to be aware of, Instagram is like 80% female. Okay, in terms of user base, so just bear that in mind. Also, it's mostly millennials. Okay, so between 25 to 34, maybe up to 44 as well. Okay, years old. So just bear that in mind when you are running Instagram. It's a fantastic platform for the right businesses, for the right ages and demographics. It's relatively untapped for paid ads, so you're going to get a lot of cheap traffic, you know, penny clicks, that kind of stuff. So use it, make it another channel in your armory. Okay, and yeah, try some of these strategies. Okay, so just to recap, if you want great engagement, you know, find followers. 1, use relevant hashtags. 2, think about your content in terms of images and videos. If you are using images, try and use faces. You know, a face looking straight at the user has a massive effect on click-through rates. Okay, and 3, you know, use call to actions. 4, ask a question. It's always good for engagement. And 5, you know, think about your targeting. Okay, so stick to these tips and you're going to be okay. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.